first question is, we want to ask if you have been paying attention to our latest budget 2024.
Not all, since there's a lot. So like certain of it, yeah, that includes me.
Bajet baru ni baguslah. 400 bilion. Ya baguslah. Banyaklah 400 bilion tu.
Bagi saya relevan lah. Janji dia ada bagi bantuan tu okey lah. Yang lain kita cari sendirilah.
Sekarang ni kan kita punya interest rate pun dah naik. Semua mostly kan banyak benda yang dah naik kan. So kira dia saya dah tak pandang dah benda-benda tu. So just fokus pada ambition je lah macam tu.
因为我老实讲，我没有真是去看里面的内容啊。B40的群体好像都没有帮助到什么。
Like people who are earning less because of the increase hike in the SSTs. Not much benefit was given. There's a lot of things is actually taken from the community, so I'm not sure how it's going to be given positive impact in our economy. I'm not sure.
I think in some ways it does help, but not completely, because it comes in a little, and then when we use it up, like let's say if I'm a uni student, so like I could use it to buy like stationery and something, but it wouldn't fully cover for everything that we want. But maybe it could increase a little so that it could actually help us, because to travel is a lot already. Yeah.
Fully kalau the latest budget ni kita haraplah dapat bantu semua orang lah. Ya, sebab mostly orang Malaysia ni tak semua senang, tak semua susah. So far apa yang kita nak, yang kita hope daripada next time untuk next future lagi baik lah.
Belum dapat lagi lah duit tu. 3,000 kot. Tahun depan lah, bulan 2 mungkin lah dia bagi.
In long run, it may be a big issue since people who's earning less, and also economy is quite bad right now. So things are getting high priced, like the rice and even sugars is been increased tax. Sugar tax now is going to be 0.5%. Things are changing slowly, but everything is hiking up, but the salary is still there. So people are going to suffer a bit.
现在为你插播一则新闻。YYC 于10月25号成功举办了一场2024年财案分享会，吸引了超过7000名企业家的积极参与。如果您错过了这次关于2024年财政案的分享会，无需担心，因为在11月8号 ，YYC 将再次举办2024年财案老板重点看分享会，祝您轻松了解2024年财政案对您的影响。请立即点击以下链接报名参加，期待在那个时刻与您相聚。
Yeah, instead they are trying to increase their revenue because they want to have a lot of revenue.
Yes, correct.
Right. So, but at the same time, they're also looking at how to actually on the subsidized system, or whether the richer person that who can afford higher price, then they can buy the things without any subsidize. So this is one of it. And also another thing is maybe luxurious good, which is high value goods, or you say which is gold and all those cars, luxurious item. Maybe a richer person, a more rich person who can afford with luxurious item and also the high value items, then only they are targeting on those like earning more, and yet they have, you know, not really like contribute enough tax or whatsoever.
Yeah, but the thing is that right now when they're tabling the budget, they give a very vague idea on how they're going to tax it. Even a normal person can buy a car. A Proton Saga is still a high value in a car as well. If you're going to charge 10% of it, and the poorer is going to suffer. If you buy a gold, the cheapest you can buy maybe like 1,500. It's still high value gold also. You still have to pay tax also. So the poorest also buys, the rich also buy. They may segregate it like how they segregate T20, M40 and B40.
Correct.
So they may segregate it the tax points for that. But then like they just give out like everybody must pay. That's it. Something like that. So it's a bit hard to judge. But at the same time, they're trying to increase the economy. But at the same time, if the people never work hard to pay the tax, the country is not going to improve. They're going to tax high, but then they don't want to improve the lifestyle of the people, then no point they taxing high.
Dia tax tu baguslah untuk orang yang beli banyak, dia kena tax banyak. Macam kita orang miskin, kita beli kurang, tax pun kita akan kurang. Orang miskin takkan dia nak beli banyak, dia mesti beli sikit. Tax kurang lah, orang kaya mesti tax banyak. Dia untuk orang kaya boleh lah tax.
Saya okey kot sebab saya bekerja kan. Tapi kalau orang yang tak bekerja tak okey.
I think those who are like well-to-do, it's going to be fine for them. But for those who are more towards the lower classes, it may be tough because they're already surviving by a brick, you know, to actually buy certain things, so it's going to be hard for them. So like the government should actually like look into it even more.
If 不想出去吃东西。If 我做工来讲 ，service tax 多的话是蛮好的，可是我做消费者来讲真的是。
So untuk SST ni yang saya rasa kalau rasa itu baik untuk negara, untuk make sure negara lebih strong, so why not? So if kalau benda tu agak membebankan kan, kalau rakyat beban ataupun negara makin ada problem kan, so itu tak digalakkan lah.
It's ridiculous.
I think good kot.
You think it's good?
Sebab untuk negara kan.
Tapi you kena bayar lebih tau. Sebab sekarang tax kan 6% saja. So you're fine with that?
是跟你讲，我没有钱消费了。如果现在有做事、有收入了，还年轻，我想啦，企业是好了。
I think more or less it will still affect. But in the long run, what I saw is even though the government increased tax, as a driver, as a student, and as a social worker, I can see the government sectors, the government hospitals, they are actually well established, and the roads, everything are okay. So I'm willing to pay, although it's small, but I get the service, especially in Selangor. As a person in Selangor, I feel the benefit. So I think it's okay to increase a little.
因为很多我看都是在那些比较奢侈品吧，奢侈品那一部分是有增加的很多了，还有那些好像是出去玩的那些，如果是用在我们人民身上，我是觉得是没有什么问题的了。
I think it's increasing in a steady manner, so I think it's not going to affect much. You're going to pay 6% to 8%. The hike is not going to be a big difference if you're not buying very expensive stuff. If you're going to buy $1 million stuff, then of course you're going to see a big difference there. But from what I heard from my sister who's an accountant, she says that a lot of things going to change since now that you need to do e-perolehan stuff. Since I also doing business, so there's a lot of things going to change from the tax point of a businessman. So she said that things won't be easy for business people.
Kalau saya rasa kalau macam kat Malaysia ni kalau naik tax macam tak sesuai kot sebab kita tak semua masyarakat sama kot dia punya income kan. So macam kalau naik maybe rakyat akan lagi macam makin susah kot.
Kalau kita kata tak okey pun dia still proceed juga itu kenaikan. Jadi kita follow je lah nak buat macam mana. Kalau macam tu yalah kita akan cut lah kita punya belanjaan. Kalau macam dia dah naik tu itu semua melibatkan duit kan. Jadi kita kena manage balik lah kita punya kewangan kita. Macam itulah.
Tak tahu.
Next time kalau kita berbelanja di kedai apa kedai kan, yang seller penjual tu dia kena issue e-invoice kepada pembeli buyer. So that yang e-invoice ni dia akan link kepada lembaga hasil punya database. So semua invoice yang semua business dia yang dia issue kan, semua lembaga hasil akan validate, dapatlah dan approve.
Baguslah.
Okay.
Sebab kadang kalau kita dapat reset kita buang-buang kan. So kalau dekat sini so kita boleh keep kat sini je lah. So boleh buat rujukan to next.
I think it's okay because like I feel like Malaysia is slowly going forward, picking up into trends going forward. But I think it's going to be tough because like there's a lot of people who are still trying to figure out the other ways on how to use it. So, but I guess the youngsters, the youths, like we may get a hang of it. But to help the other senior citizens and all, it's going to be a little bit tough.
Pendapat saya itu lagi bagus lah. Saya rasa itu lagi bagus sebab dia dapat jimatkan kertas satunya lagi, dapat kurangkan penipuan. Boleh untuk nak buat claim pun lagi senang lah dekat lembaga hasil lah. Lagi senang nak buat claim.
这个部分他是在讲些什么？因为我不是很清楚。
其实这一个 flexible account 就是让我们人民有一个机会去开多一个 account， 而且这一个 account 就是给你可以自由的去把钱存进这一个 account 里面，也可以有一些利息，然后这个利息可能没有比 account 1跟 account 2这么高，但是它还是让你有这一个机会去在这一个 EPF 里头呢开多一个比较伸缩性的 account， 你可以存钱，然后也可以提钱出来的。
这样的我不需要，我是觉得自己都有 saving account 了嘛，不需要再做这个部分。
Yeah, because I only listen very little regarding to the account 3 about the EPF one. I think that's a very good idea because not many people feels that convenient to put in bank, especially me. I prefer EPF, and sometimes I can just put, maybe I can just put an account 3 or account 1 or anything, you know, because to take out the money is not as easy. Because what I know is like from maybe some of my relatives, they haven't had the chance to use the money. They already passed away. So it's good that they have this account 3, although the interest rate is lower, but it's actually benefit more people. Like if they really want to use, like for example, emergency, going to hospitals or anything, they can just use it. Right? I mean, it's fine, even though the interest is low. Yeah, that's what I see.
Yep.
It's good. I think this is a very good step.